career. And if he takes him down here today, the argument is well open between who is the best Irish driver. You may not know Duane McKeever the way you know James Deane, but he hasn't had the journey yet that James Deane has had. What a moment for Duane McKeever, and James Deane's looking across going, not this guy, because he knows Duane McKeever's coming for it. It is the machine versus the Northern Smoke machine in the final of round one of the Austrian Drift Masters round. And look at McKeever, he's coming for it with Deane, and he fires it out the door. McKeever with an absolute kamikaze entry on James Deane as he pins it to the door of the Falcon Tires E92. Not backing down, you can't even see McKeever.
Oh, wow.
He's at 90 degrees in the chase position.
He's almost backwards, Dave, as they come into the front clean point now. McKeever is holding on to everything he has as he throws everything that he has got to his use at getting a win over James Deane. Now he puts foot to floor one more time, and McKeever sets himself right onto the back end of that BMW and across the line.
Well, that's it all. That's everything Duane McKeever had in his tank, and look at what it means to the Austrian fans as they absolutely go bananas. That was the closest anybody's come to anybody at over 80 miles an hour into that first corner. Look at the speed.
Just look at this, Dave. The dive, he gets on all four brakes again, locks that car up, and then this. Ready? Have this big angle, boom, tags onto the back end of that car, doesn't lose any ground, just drops the clipping point, then finds the side once again.
It's kamikaze stuff from Duane McKeever. He throws the car in with no inches to spare, then he does a backwards entry into a hairpin in the chase position, and Deane is getting the word on his radio, you're in trouble here, buddy, but James Deane has that experience. He is one of the best drivers in the world. Look at this from McKeever. He tags the rear end and holds it.
Just incredible, absolutely incredible there from Duane McKeever. He knew what he wanted, Dave. He knew what he wanted, and he wanted to put his mark on the side of that brand new BMW of James Deane.
Well, to McKeever, it means more than this trophy. It means more than this championship. Beating James Deane, it's been the Achilles heel of Duane McKeever for the last 2 years, dominating everything in Ireland and the UK, but not having the big target of James Deane to beat. McKeever gave it all. Now it's on Deane's shoulders. If he is that damn good, he has to do the same. He has to risk everything here. And the worry is, has McKeever got more pace than him? That's what James Deane's worrying now. Has he got the pace? He's saying about the lag. Here we go. It's the last run of the day. Deane right with McKeever on the inside. He now fires on the inside, but McKeever starts to pull the gap.
He certainly does, David. Look at this as he fires in. But somewhere, out of nowhere, James Deane has found the pace, and he starts to put it on the side of that Drift Games 180 as they come into the hairpin. James Deane is all over the side of Duane McKeever, almost contact on the transition.
Wow, McKeever cannot shake the machine. James Deane, look at that transition from James Deane. He's fighting with everything he has into that last corner. What a final! And Ireland represented at the highest level by two of the most talented young men in the business. What a finale to this event.
What an absolutely incredible way to start and end the first round of Drift Masters 2019. Look at Duane McKeever, he's flying, but James Deane had no pace just 10 minutes ago, and he brings it in, and he turns it up to 100, and he absolutely comes flying onto the side of Duane McKeever's car. Deane is back in the game after a tough weekend.
I can't call it. I honestly cannot call it. Has McKeever done the unthinkable and gone to Europe and beaten James Deane? Has James Deane done the unthinkable and taken a brand new car out of the box and put it on top step on the podium? Either way you look at it, there's no losers in this. They're all... James Deane didn't even think he would make it this far in the competition, was suffering with issues right throughout practice and qualification, but as he always does, he finds it. He finds that talent. He weighs in on what he knows. He makes those adjustments, and here he is in the final. McKeever, his debut in a European, never done a European event in his entire life like this one, on this level, and he came all the way to the final, and Ireland once again, look at that.